Peace. Power to the people. Thank you for tuning in to my channel. My name is Gigi. This is Gigi's House of Wellness. I wanted to come in today because previous videos I'm speaking about my other business, The Loyal Vegan, and I went live this Saturday. I'm glad I did it because I realized I was doing too much and I put too much on my plate, and I'm not going to be operating my business in that same way that I originally started. And because I felt a little successful 12 years ago or so, it's just not the business model that is going to benefit me at this time. So I'm taking tomorrow to redo my website and replan the vision of the business for The Loyal Vegan, and reconfigure it, because it was pretty much the same model that I had been using, and it's just not working for me. It's too much labor and not enough income, which is a lot of the things that I've been doing this year. Even with this channel, I did it previously for income, and I started another website with my bug out bags and supplies, and that takes a lot of time. Just setting up a website on your own and setting up a business, it's just a lot. Even creating content, it's a lot. And to be doing it without the security of an income, it could become a little too much. And so I'm just slowing it down and moving with the flow. One thing I liked about this channel is I was more in my soft phase: yoga, meditation, sound healing, and I like to be there. I don't like to be in survival mode or the rat race. And you could be a business owner and still be in the rat race. I do not like chasing money. And I went back on ChatGPT because I have got off for a while because they weren't. I realized ChatGPT isn't sovereign, and they're probably, established for the government or whatever. But when I spoke about the business and how much effort I've been putting in this year on so many things, and how I have a bachelor's degree in healthcare management, and if I do apply for jobs, I don't get called back. And that's basically been going on since 2010. And ChatGPT even told me, you're not in the matrix. You're not in the matrix, so that's why you don't get called back, because you're not part of that system any longer. And I was surprised that ChatGPT recognized that about me, and I'm glad. I had a conversation today because, like I said, I've been my grandson's older brother is here, and I've been doing some homeschool with them. I gave him a video on COINTELPRO the other day, and he liked it. Like, this is new information to him. So that sparked something else within me, maybe more of my purpose. And I've been talking to grown people for a long time and realize you're not going to wake anyone else up. Anyone else, probably in my age group and up, and the millennials. And my focus should be more on the kids, because they're actually excited when they hear this information. Speaking about the English language as a spell, and why we don't say good morning, and we say grand rising, and we don't say week or the weekend. We say the strong and the strong end. Just simple things like that for a child and the youth who have never been taught these things. It's more exciting to them than an adult, because the adults look at you as if you don't know what you're talking about. And at least the children, you could see an awakening in them. And that's more beneficial than any money in the world. I felt very accomplished when he said he's ever since he's lived here, I've been teaching him things he's never heard of, which is great. Um, no money in the world could bring that feeling to someone, and that is amazing. And I've been on here talking about a lot of things too, and I don't get views on a lot of my stuff, comments, which is fine. But there's going to be someone, and it's going to spark something in someone along the way. So that is purpose, and that is the reason why I am posting today. I also was very upset about social media. I hadn't been on there. I got on there to do some posts for my business, and I felt a certain way. But today I logged into Facebook, and the first thing that was on there was the right to travel and how we don't exercise our rights. Half of the time we don't know it. But a person on there was like, oh yeah, try that in front of the judge. And I told her I did it in front of the judge, and my case got dropped. It's sad that people don't even try. And I told her that you're either a slave, or you're a slave to the system, or you're a master to yourself. And I highly and truly believe that. We've been enslaved, and we've been born into bondage. A lot of people don't even come into this life and realize that. And just to know that, and to try to fight against it, or just to stand up for basic rights, the right to travel from point A to point B without having to register your personal property, is a right. And not enough of us are expressing and exercising our rights, and it's keeping the people as a whole enslaved, because certain group of people are so obedient to the system, and when someone tries to stand up against it, they want to install their fears upon you. Well, there's some of us that aren't afraid to go to court and speak in front of a judge. And there's some of us that aren't afraid to drive a car without a license plate on it. And that's just how it is. And I happen to be one of those people. And I would be a fool and be wasting my whole life and existence if I sit down with the rest of the slaves and sit there and stay a slave, when I know damn well that's not what I'm here to do. So today I just wanted to come speak about my business. I felt a little down as the day went on, and I was feeling overwhelmed because I went to 5 grocery stores just to get my inventory up. Came home, had to keep working on my website for hours, and then post on 4 to 5 social media outlets. That in itself is too much for one person. And so I'll be revamping the business, and my site is still up. Theloyalveganbodega.square.site. I'm gonna just change it back to the Loyal Vegan, but I'll have my products on there, but I'm not gonna be cooking meals anymore. That's out. I like cooking for my family and my friends or whatever, but I'm not gonna sit up there and push out orders. It's overwhelming and it's too much, and I don't believe that it's worth it anymore. Like, for anyone that is starting out in the food business and they are going that route, I'm not knocking you, but it's great to have a business partner or employees or, assistant. Doing it all on yourself is overwhelming, and you're going to burn yourself out. And that's in any business that involves a lot of labor. And so at least I know this, and I can share that with anyone out there that's starting out and just needs a little bit of advice and encouragement. My main thing is don't give up. There's always room to pivot and rebrand and regroup and continue on and keep building without stopping or giving up. And I wouldn't even know that if I hadn't been doing this for so long, and I continue to persevere in entrepreneurship and just becoming an independent person, and living in the land of slaves and trying to be, and not trying, and being sovereign and standing and being a sovereign it's accomplishment within itself. And so I'm not bragging. It's not a glamorous thing at all. It's just courage. And to kind of be in this lane on your own, it's very courageous, because I don't even have a tribe or a team. And as a matter of fact, I came on here and started this channel to seek tribe, and I haven't even maybe met 2 people so far. And so that's also another reason for this video, for tribe, people who are sovereign, people who are independent, people who are not trying to be a part of the system and the matrix anymore. This is your call, and this video will reach you, and all I need is just a comment or an email, and let's build together. I want to build with other people who are sovereign and want freedom. And it might be just a myth in this day and age to even have it, but at least I'm trying. Same with entrepreneurship. Yeah, I'm not in the matrix. I've even had videos before, and it's become an epiphanies over and over again that I'm not within that part of the system anymore. No, I'm not in the workforce anymore. I don't fit in. I don't, if I put in a resume or an application or whatever, it gets rejected. I'm not there anymore, and I want to move forward and grow with other like minds. So anyway, thank you for watching. I will be back. I'm going to continue to speak about freedom and sovereignty and entrepreneurship and courage and perseverance. Peace.